Investigative journalist Marcus Caldwell was fearless. For years, he had exposed police misconduct, but his latest investigation was different. It was bigger, more dangerous. He had uncovered undeniable proof that a network of corrupt officers in the city's police department was planting evidence to imprison innocent black citizens. His article, "The System is Rigged," went live at midnight. By morning, Marcus was gone. His wife, Naomi Caldwell, woke up to find his side of the bed cold. His phone sat on the kitchen counter, his keys still by the door. It didn't make sense. Marcus never left without his phone. She called his editor. Marcus emailed his resignation early this morning. The editor said, "That's impossible. He would never quit," Naomi whispered. Her heart pounded as she checked her messages. That's when she saw it. A text from an unknown number. "Stop looking. He's gone." Naomi refused to accept it. Marcus was out there. Somewhere. She ran to his home office, flipping through his notes. His laptop was still open. A recording file sat on the screen. She pressed play. "They told me to drop this story. They don't want the truth out, but I won't stop." Then, in the background, distant sirens, and a metallic click. Naomi's breath hitched. It was the sound of handcuffs. She copied everything onto a flash drive and called the only person she knew could help. Jade Harris, an up-and-coming journalist who had worked with Marcus before. "Jade, they took him." "Who?" "The police." Silence. Then Jade spoke in a whisper. "Meet me in an hour, and don't tell anyone else." Jade was sharp, fearless, just like Marcus. Together, they retraced his steps. First stop, a parking garage near his office. A security guard recognized Marcus from the news. "Check camera 3, he muttered, sliding a USB drive across the counter. Jade plugged it into her laptop. The footage showed Marcus walking to his car. Then a black SUV pulled up. 2 masked men grabbed him. No badge, no warning, just vanished. Jade checked police arrest records. Nothing. No warrant. No report. It was like Marcus had been erased. That night, she received a voicemail from an unknown number. "This isn't a case. This is a cover-up." Then, the line went dead. Jade needed proof. Real proof. Someone who had been inside the system. That's when she got a message from Derek Mason, a former officer who had resigned under suspicious circumstances. They met in a dimly lit parking lot. Derek looked over his shoulder before speaking. "I was one of them," he admitted. "I planted drugs. I framed people. I looked the other way. But Marcus, he found the evidence. If he's missing, that means they're scared." He handed her a flash drive. "This has everything. Names, accounts, bank transfers. It's enough to bring the whole system down. But if they find out I gave it to you..." Before he could finish, headlights flashed. A black SUV screeched to a stop. "Run," Derek whispered. Jade bolted, ducking between cars. Derek wasn't so lucky. 2 men grabbed him, shoving him into the SUV. Jade barely escaped. But now she had what she needed. Jade knew she had one chance. If she waited too long, they'd come for her next. She uploaded everything to her secure server. At exactly 7 a.m., she hit publish. The files spread instantly. Social media exploded. News channels picked up the story, and then the city erupted. Protests filled the streets. People demanded answers. The mayor ordered an emergency investigation. And under all that pressure, the city's police chief resigned. Then, a miracle. Marcus was found. A tip led police to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. Inside, chained to a chair, was Marcus. He was bruised, weak, but alive. As paramedics rushed in, Marcus looked up at his rescuers. "I told you," he whispered, his voice hoarse. "They didn't want the truth out." Naomi was the first to reach him. She sobbed, wrapping her arms around him. "I thought I lost you." she cried. Marcus gripped her hands. You never will. As Marcus recovered in the hospital, he watched the protests on TV. His story had done what he always hoped. It made a difference. Jade visited him, placing a newspaper on his lap. The headline read, "Exposing the System," the article that shook a city. Marcus smiled. They tried to silence me. He looked at the cameras, at the people outside demanding justice. But the truth is louder.